For me, the value of experiential learning outside of the classroom, doing the Dean Summer Fellowship, is that the time period that we have in a typical class just isn't enough to cover the kinds of skills that I'm developing. I'm able to sit for these big long stretches of time and really hone the skills that I'm learning in a way that isn't possible in a typical classroom setting.
I think experiential learning is unique at the college because our students are really reflective about how they're going to apply their education to making a positive impact in the world. I think that they get involved in these experiences to try and find ways to apply what they're learning in the classroom to address real-world challenges, and I think that really distinguishes the students in the college.
So this summer I'm receiving some sediment samples from the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm analyzing those to look at the microbial activity and try to pinpoint some biological chemical processes that can help mitigate the harmful effects of ocean acidification.
Experiential learning takes place across the College of Arts and Sciences in many forms. A snapshot of experiential learning underway can be found by looking at the annual Dean Summer Fellowship program. This program makes it possible for students in all of our majors to have the opportunity to engage in a faculty-mentored undergraduate research experience.
My research this summer, thanks to the Dean Summer Fellowship, has allowed me to explore the early American labor movement. I actually was able to go to West Virginia and explore the archives of the American Flint Glass Workers Union. I'm given the opportunity to spend an entire week away from campus, delving into my research and getting at the actual source of what I'm trying to explore.
The mentoring of students in research has long been a hallmark of the College of Arts and Sciences, and we have a significant number of faculty that are drawn to this work. In fact, some came to work at the University of Dayton because it is a priority in the college and the broader university.
The benefits of being mentored by Dr. Biffinger are that I actually get to have one-on-one time with a faculty member here at UD, and it's more of like working side by side on research projects instead of just having a professor-student relationship. We're actually developing and researching together side by side.
Getting to learn cinematography one-on-one with Professor Simmons is so helpful because I really get that guidance of her looking over my shoulder and like tweaking the little things that I'm doing that, you know, when I'm in my class of 30 students, it's kind of hard for the professor to really give you that individual attention. So it's really helpful to have her helping hand.
The College of Arts and Sciences faculty are really interested in developing relationships with their students and offering a lot of guidance and mentorship. I think that that's really important because it gives students the opportunity to find ways of connecting what they're learning to professional development opportunities, to career opportunities, to other things that will advance their careers academically and professionally.
I'm studying art education, and we learn to be both artists and teachers, and this fellowship this summer is really helping me to build my skill set as an artist and give me time to develop a studio practice in a way that isn't possible during typical classes.
My research this summer has truly given me the ability to build the groundwork for my future career. I plan on using this thesis as a writing sample for graduate applications, and more than likely will serve as a jumping off point for further research into either a doctoral thesis or a lifetime of learning.
I think experiential learning is extremely beneficial for any student, especially for myself as a media production student, because going into that field, it's not necessarily about what you've learned in your classroom, but you have to really get the hands-on experience and work with professionals and really understand how to do your job in a way that you can't really learn from reading a textbook and taking tests.
So for me, the benefit of hands-on learning versus just sitting in the classroom is that I remember before I started working in a lab, I wasn't sure if I was in the right career path because my classes were difficult and I didn't know what a career based on those classes would look like. But once I started working in a lab, I really felt confident that I was on the right path and that I was setting myself up to be successful in the future.